It's November 6th, and that means it is Fact Sheet Friday! It is the last Fact Sheet Friday before the release of the Alpine Farming Expansion and the Premium Edition for Farming Simulator 19. And I have to say, this is going to be a rather interesting Fact Sheet Friday because we're not looking at vehicles, we're not looking at implements, we're looking at the actual Erlengrat map for Farming Simulator 19's Alpine Farming Expansion. So let's go ahead and dive on into the map and take a look at some of the details. The map includes 25 fields, with the biggest field, number 14, coming in at 4.81 hectares, and the smallest field, number 6, coming in at just over 1 hectares in size. Now there are a total of just 61.5 hectares of arable land, but that is just a small portion of the actual farmable land on this map. We're going to see here in just a few minutes that this map includes a fairly large forested area and several large grass areas because, of course, the Alpine Farming Expansion is key on grass and grass work. This is kind of the first time that we have really premiered a map that is focused on something other than arable farming. Now, before we dive into the PDA in a little bit more detail, let's take a look at some stills from the map. Here we have that iconic church steeple with a clock that reflects the real time within the map, and then we have one of the shots here of a Hotel Central in town with the iconic hillside resort that we saw in the map preview. We've got the chocolatier, so there are two big sell points in town that are going to take our milk. The chocolatier is one of those, and the other is right here. We've got the cheese factory. Both of those are in town and are going to be prime for buying your milk on your large dairy operation, because that's pretty much what this map is about. So let's take a little closer look at the PDA and some of the points of interest that are identified here on the map. So let's go ahead and zoom on in here, and then we're going to start looking at those points of interest. So letter A is the barn. That is going to be our hay, straw, and grass sell point, assuming, of course, that this map operates like pretty much any other Farm Sim map that we have seen in the last several iterations of Farm Sim. B is the Railroad Silo East. So just like with the railroad silos on Ravenport and Goldcrest Valley in Farm Sim 17, this is going to be a place where you can store crop, or you can transfer crop from trailer into train, or from train back into trailer. C is going to be the grain mill. That's going to be a prime sell point for our arable grains. D is a lime sell station. The chocolatier can be located at letter E on the map. And again, as I said, that's going to be a sell point for milk for sure, possibly eggs. F is Railroad Silo West. So there are two railroad silos on the map. G is where we're going to be selling our wood chips and logs. H is the spinnery. I is a second lime station. J is a supermarket, which I'm expecting is going to be basically, once again, milk and eggs. K is the cheese factory that we just saw an image of earlier. Again, that is going to be a prime sell point for milk. L is the biogas plant. And then right below L, we have the Felsburn Grain Mill. That is going to be a second grain selling station that is going to be serviced by the train. And then we have other points of interest. We have the animal dealer over between A and B. We have two gas stations, one just south of the animal dealer and one just to the east of letter K, the cheese factory. Sorry, that's just to the west of the cheese factory. And just to the east of that, we have the vehicle shop. And last but not least, we have the farmhouse location. So this is where we're going to be starting our new farmer experience on the new map. And that is going to do us for this week's Fact Sheet Friday and all of the Fact Sheet Fridays at this point. Tune in next week as we definitely do a map first impressions on this map and take a bit more look at all of the vehicles and implements included in the Farming Simulator 19 Alpine Farming Expansion. So until next time, guys, happy farming.